This is Phil, where I play Hearts of Iron 4 as the UK every time. This 11-part series shows victory over the Axis in Japan using the steady as she goes and reinforce the Empire focus trees while accepting France as an ally. This fourth video shows the start of the conflict leading to victory for the Allies in the Horn of Africa while abandoning Benelux and France to their historical fate. I hope you find it useful. Right, here we are. August 1939, sort of waiting for everything to start and hovering over the Mediterranean. And another ship, another submarine. We'll just put that onto the training fleet so that can be worked up. Still waiting. Fate of Czechoslovakia. Okay, so Czechoslovakia pretty much gone there, I can see. Then we need to add in the carrier fighters, a bit short of those, but production of one factory should be enough, just to, 49 short, just to bring us up to spec from what we had earlier. Another destroyer, put it on training. And then there's a submarine that's ready, so we'll put that into that task force in the Mediterranean. And all looks good. Okay, so Crusader is done. Take a while to make enough production to get all that, to get a useful force ready, but it's nice that it's done. Yeah, so what should we do next? Plane catapult. Not sure it's really necessary, but worthwhile. Yeah, definitely more motorised. Got 700, should be able to convert something soon. Dispersed Industry 3 done, and we will then research Fuel Refining 3, and everything will be good because that means the oil we are buying will get used more. So September 39, still nothing yet. Let's make some more fighter divisions from the older planes while we're at it and train them up. Okay, general rearmament's done, and so we'll go for naval rearmament, give some more dockyards, advanced machine tools, which gives us production efficiency. So what else can we do? No, don't really want to do that. I think we're already doing enough on the naval side. Probably do want to do damage control. Right, yes, £25 where we're getting a 20% bonus from our allies for researching that. I think so. Yes, I think so. We'll definitely do that. And all is well. Okay, so those two have now completed, so we should do, yes, we've got that. Do damage control. Are we? I think we are. Are we? Oh, it's agonizing. Come on, make a decision. Are you going to make a decision? I don't know. I'm not making a decision. Yes, I am going to make a decision. Yes, I'm going to do that. And also, I'm also going to... No, I don't know. Still don't know. No, home defense, infrastructure destruction. I don't think we need those right at the moment. No, I don't think we do. And they're all ahead. Something here. I think escort carriers, 25%, 15% escort efficiency. Battleships, convoy interdiction, +10 sub-org, and revealed chance, +10 or +10. So I think, yeah, convoy interdiction. Got to be done. Get those subs better even affects the level ones. Right, oh, okay, so Poland refuses German ultimatum, so that means it's all kicked off. Right, declared war on Poland, naval treaty abrogated, France calls us, which we will accept. Where's Italy gone? Accept. Oh, looks like Italy are attacking us anyway, I hope. Let's just check that Italy are actually in the war. Yeah, Italy and Slovakia. Right. So that means we can put our strategy into action and kick these guys off. British Expeditionary Force, East Africa Force, South African Force, I think that one, and the Anzacs, or are they the Indians? I think they're Indians, aren't they? No, they're the Anzacs. Yeah, and we'll allocate them into that push as well and set them on their way. Right, and let's see how we go. Right, planes. Don't have any planes. Let's move these Whitleys down and put them on to support. And that will probably do, because pretty much nothing else has got any range that can cover East Africa. Right, and we also need to start doing this stuff. So yes, we put air defence up in Ireland, air defence up in Scotland. Put these tactical bombers onto shipping in the North Sea and the Western approaches, and air defence, interception, air superiority in Northern England, and then we put one up in Southern England and put one over the English Channel. That's the Spitfires and Hurricanes, and then we'll put the, I was going to say Sopwith Camel there, but they're not Sopwith Camels, are they? They're swordfish, to destroy any German shipping in the English Channel, and similarly using the slightly longer range Wellingtons to hopefully destroy more shipping in the North Sea and the Eastern North Sea. And these three we're going to send to the Horn. Are we? Are we going to send this to the Horn? No. We're going to send one to the Eastern Mediterranean to attack the Italians there, and we'll send another one to Malta to attack the shipping there, and the third one we will send to North Africa for close air support, and all is good. Now, yes, putting some air superiority interception into central Mediterranean as well, because the Italians will try and hit Malta, and similarly for Egypt, because the Italians are attacking, but they'll take a while to get to us given we are not pushing forward further from El Alamein. Similarly in the Middle East. Then the Navy, Home Command, crucial bit this really, North Sea, English Channel, Western approaches, all on strike force, and the Channel Force on strike force, and the submarines on patrol, just so we know where they are. They're the radars, will probably find them as well. Mediterranean, we'll just do those three. Again, strike force for the main fleet, convoy raiding for the submarines, and those, and convoy escort for the convoy escorts, and patrol for the other five. The North and South American, we'll just put them on patrol and convoy raiding, and we'll just do that just in the Caribbean because they're quite weak forces. Then Far East, we will do nothing with Far East because they aren't really involved in the war just yet. And Convoy Command, we will put Western approaches, Iberian coast and African coast. We will stop people going to the Bay of Biscay, and we'll stop people going into the English Channel unless absolutely necessary. Submarine force, Denmark Strait, North Atlantic and Iberian coast, all on convoy raiding. Now the East Indies Fleet, or the Indian Ocean Command, we want to put in the Red Sea on convoy raiding because that will stop the Italian supplies. We'll put the mining onto put it into the Eastern North Sea. I probably would do the English Channel now, but it still has some effect. And the new submarines, we'll put those into the Red Sea as well, again to disrupt the Italians, train up the others, and I think we are good to start. Yes. So lots of requests from our allies to join, but we will always decline. We don't want them sending their own troops. We want to be able to control their troops. So ignore all of that. Oh, First Submarine Guild, which is handy. Yeah, so we can always request troops from them and they don't actually get involved. Oh, that's an early victory over the Italian Navy there as well. So that's all fine. Obviously we've abandoned British Somaliland, but we're making some progress elsewhere. I think we will take the hit on stability there. Two more subs, and one more sub. So yes, I think we're hitting them quite hard on the submarines. 4 convoys gone there, another 4 destroyers. So the Navy side of it's going quite well. But here, not so much. The French sort of hanging on in British Somaliland there, but the advance is not exactly zipping along here. Well, at least we've got some more factories, some building slots, which we can use. Don't care about a non-aggression pact with Poland, but whatever. Right, so war economy. We will accept, since we are in that state. Right, so we'll add some bits and bobs here. Yeah, I think we need some more naval bombers and tactical bombers. And artillery should be good because we're going to be losing quite a lot in at the front. Well, there's lots of green on there, but it does seem to be taking this fairly slow progress. And the Italians do seem to be winning in Somaliland. Oh, another quite a big win there. 8 destroyers that time. And 3 more convoys up there are only down to 36 days of fuel. So we need to get some more of them. I think. Or are we going to get some more from them? I think we will get some from British Malaya because that's cheap on factories. Otherwise, we'll get some from the US. How many do we need, do we think? 7? 56? What does that push us up to? No, not enough. So another 5. What are we now? Yes, that's probably too many. No, 11. No, Still 11's not enough. 12, 13. How are we doing? Yep, 13 seems to be enough. Well, it's still positive, but very positive in fact. Okay, so still knocking them down. We'll be full in 46 days. That's probably too much then. Take it down one, and that'll probably do. So, how are we doing? Still looking pretty stable. All in all, still quite a lot of green. But I don't think we're going to get up to that part of British Somaliland fast enough to be able to stop the Italian advance against our French brethren there. Okay, so let's. We seem to have stopped. Right, so let's consolidate our forces a bit here and give them some. Yes, new orders. Yeah, I don't really want to double up there, so that's better. Move them out the way. Yeah, they are all moving up. I think the communication's a bit slow because there's not much infrastructure in this part of the world, and still isn't from the last time I was down there. So, at least seem to be making some progress. Look, 96 up in the north. Still on pause. Where else can we do? Yeah, the infrastructure seems okay. Well, yeah, bring these Anzacs. Oh, they're very, very weak though, aren't they? Okay, but we'll bring them in anyway. And pop them on that front line. Yes, bits of red appearing now. What else are we doing? The French and the Germans are going through Poland reasonably easily. And okay, so we'll bring Poland into the Allies since they're not already there. And Belgium, can't invite them to the faction just yet. Obviously they will be next. Right, let's go back here. Oh, nice little encirclement there on the left. It's only 2 divisions, but even so, still all good. Let's just try and close that out a bit faster. And Poland is joined the faction. Excellent. So what else can we micro, if anything, at the moment? We're just waiting for those French. They're still holding out, even though they don't have the port anymore. And we've made the small advance up the north, but not much happening other than that. So let's take these 3 and see if we can't capture that airfield and try and get round the edge before those Italian divisions defeat the French up there. Okay, put some more into the training fleet. Are these done? Not quite. Yeah, so that destroyer is done. I'll pop that into the Med. Yes. And then this one is another submarine. Okay, we'll pop that into the Red Sea. And that's another submarine, and we'll also pop that into the Red Sea. So not there's been much fighting there yet, but all good. So we laid 26 mines, and the French have lost 3 submarines to the Italians in the North Sea. Well, that's all good. Right, so now, yes, cryptological bomb gives us some researching, decryption. which will be handy. Am I going to do that? Am I? Am I? Am I? I don't know. Am I? Am I? Oh, no, Commonwealth ties. No, I don't think so. What other options have I got? Military Training Act. Well, we do want that because that will remove that national spirit. Do I do that first? Or do I do the cryptological bomb first? Yeah, we'll do that first. Right. Okay. Now, let's carry on. Yeah. It's only been going a month. We're going pretty well so far. Come on, let's close that pocket out, chaps. How long is it going to take you? Warsaw down. So, and we've got some more dockyards from the last focus. So, yeah. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We've got that's already there. Town class doesn't have any, so we'll put in that as an amendment. Are we? Yeah, improve torpedo launchers are done, and we can give it level 3 radar. Yes, so that will definitely help. Yeah, surface detection up massively, and a better fire control system, and a secondary battery. Ooh. Yes. Right, what are we going to call them? Well, they were town, so we'll call it village class. Why not? And yeah, they're spotters because they've got that really good radar for surface detection. And then we're just village class. Yeah. We've only got one available, but we will make those a bit more. Oh, okay, reduce those, put everybody on 4, except the subs, which we have on 5. All good. Yes. Right. 25 pounder done. Sten gun. Let's go. A bit late for that, really, but never mind. It doesn't make too much difference at this stage. We lost a destroyer, but the Italians lost 3, so still a victory. The Battle of Nicosia. Quite a long way from Nicosia, but there we are. So it's the nearest one. Why? Yes, okay, well, let's put the improved artillery into production. Okay, so Luxembourg's joined the faction. But nothing happening down here, so we'll take that destroyer, stick that into the med, merge it up, boom. Right, so next thing is, how's it going down here? Pretty slowly, pretty slowly, and more slowly, and slower than slow. But never mind. How are the French doing? Well, the Luxembourgans are still there. 33 mines there, but I doubt if they'll hit anything. And right, okay, so we've captured that airfield, so we'll move our planes down there because they'll get a better coverage. Hopefully, and we still have 100, which is good. Okay, so Belgium now as our ally. Excellent. Not that it makes that much difference, but it does mean that Central Africa won't fall into the German hands. And then we'll bring some heavy fighters in to try and get some air superiority, which will make things a little bit easier. And next? Well, not a lot. Right, these Indians, let's bring, let's just bring those 11 and stick them on their own in there, just to see if we can get a bit of a breakthrough. And the Netherlands joined. Excellent. Right, allocate them. Cool. Allocate them. Are they allocated? I don't know. They don't seem to be moving. But we will see. Hopefully we can allocate them there and then help the BEF to push up. I don't think I think the French have finally lost Somaliland. It's all very, very slow. We should be making better progress than this. What gave us a 73 for that? I don't know which groups are attacking, but we'll give... where I can see those two. Okay, give them some more support, see if we can't break through at the top here. Down through Eritrea. Yeah, I seem to... It's the mountains. Always difficult. But I don't think those Anzac troops are particularly good anyway. Yeah, let's pull that round there so it makes the division of labour a bit easier. Oops, bumped into the microphone. Right, now what else? Another destroyer, put him on training. Okay, USSR takes over eastern Poland as expected, as this is a historical game. Another destroyer. China fleet for later. Okay, so Chamberlain gone. And Churchill will take over, which is good for us. Otherwise, not a great deal happening. French holding on at the moment. So let's keep pushing through here. Looks like we might be able to take Asmara if we give it that extra boost. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 divisions against 2. So I'd hope that we'll be able to win that one. Right, so what's going on down here? There's still, I don't have air superiority, but we are covering most of the area now, which is good. And okay, so we've got improved computing machines, which again should give us a slight advantage. So we'll move on to decryption. Otherwise, all working well. How's the subs going? Yep. It's just not that one. They lost 3 submarines there. Quite a lot. And another one there. Nothing there and nothing there. What's Signal's doing over time? So they've lost, Italians lost 3 and 1 submarine, 7 convoys, nearly 7 submarines, 16 destroyers of level 2. And the Italians have lost a cruiser, 36 convoys, and the Germans lost 12, and we've lost 1. So pretty good, really. Okay, so let's try and push through here, and then send that 9th Indian Division up through there as well. Okay, and we've got an exiled Polish division, which will be handy. We will drop him into there with his own commander. Put him under Alan Brooke, I think that is. And but we'll wait, because there should be a commander turning up. We can put that one in. So what are we short of? Fighters, naval bombers. So let's stick it on tactical bombers, because we're definitely going to need more of those. Right, looks like we might be able to squidge around the outside here. If we're lucky, currently pinned, but those Indian chaps don't seem to have moved up earlier, have they? I wonder what happened to them. So let's remove the BIF from there and see if we can't make a breakthrough into this part of Somalia with some support. Oh, there they are. So they are getting there, just rather slowly. I probably should have strategically moved them, but never mind. Okay, so convert that one into motorized, so they should move faster and be able to perhaps get around. And can we change them into motorized? Yep, we can change them into motorized as well. So both of those now should be able to move faster once they have their equipment. Belgium Falls. Okay, how's that looking? Ooh, a lot of red up there, isn't there? Yeah, not so good. 20 Italian destroyers. That's a bit on 4 light cruisers and 3 destroyers. Again, not looking good for the Italian Navy there. Right, so those motorised division have got their trucks now, so hopefully we can just bring the encirclement on. Another light cruiser and 2 destroyers gone. Right, so decision time. What can we do? We will request control of the Polish Navy and request control of the Dutch Navy. There probably isn't a Belgian Navy to request control of. Doesn't seem to be. Anyway, and yeah, we'll give weapons to the Polish resistance. Will we give weapons to the Polish resistance? Maybe we won't. Maybe next time. Right, so those chaps managed to break through there. So again, if we can send them up and round, we can perhaps capture the ports and encircle the Italians in Ethiopia. Right, the Indians have arrived. Oh yes, and the Polish XL leader arrives, and we get the Polish Navy, which is handy. So let's use those Indians to see if we can't bash our way through there. There's the Polish Navy. Oh, they got 2 destroyers in that one and 3 Class 2 submarines in that one. That's handy. Sure, we can do something, but they didn't. Yeah, they need training, so we'll set them up for training. And there's another destroyer which we can put into the training fleet and train. Right, that's still repairing. That submarine is ready. Yep, we'll pop that into the Red Sea. Oh, we're going to make it its own flotilla. Okay. Good out. And what are we still short of? Carrier fighters, naval bombers. We can make some more heavy fighter squadron now. Let's do that. Heavy fighter, 50, go, train. Excellent. Otherwise, more tactical bombers, because there's still quite a lot of Africa to do, and naval bombers as well. So short of aluminium now. Short of aluminium. Shouldn't really be short of aluminium. Okay, well, we'll get some from Malaya, because they've got a lot and they can give us a lot. Right, so yes, that division has managed to skirt around. Oh, and an XL division from the Netherlands, so we can pop that into that division and we can assign that new Polish commander. Yep, and he is a combined arms expert, so that's handy, which gives you an extra 15% boost to defence. Marvellous. Yep, no, South Africa not let you joining. Okay, so Paris, so the French aren't going to be much longer for this world. And the Indians seem to be breaking through, but not much going on in the Red Sea. Right, these guys are all forming up now. The Anzacs are, where are you? Yeah, you're all still trying to get down to concentrate. To go through, carry on going through there, aren't you? So we'll keep you moving. That order hasn't been given So, which is probably why it's not happening just yet. But again, they're probably quite slow through the mountains anyway. And they aren't prepared for the battle. Right, so you boys, just see if you can whip round and pick up the ports, cut them off, and 85% for the Indians attacking there, but the rest of the BEF don't seem to be doing anything. Okay, so they've hit some problems there, so we'll just stop their advance. You boys can try and get into there. It's all green, but oh, and I've got green air now as well. So the Italians seem to have left the Air Force, so that's excellent. That will help. What's that? Oh, so we lost a light cruiser. Oh, that's our mine layer. Oh dear. And the Dutch have lost 4, the French have lost 6 subs. That's not good. And the Germans lost 8 destroyers there, so, and another submarine there. So I think we're still winning the naval well. And there's that. Okay, so pushing through. It looked like there were some other troops. No, Paris has gone. So that means France has gone. So we should have Vichy France. Yes, exiled, capitulated, all gone. They were Dutch, were they? Okay, so we need to deal with Vichy France up here. So we need to basically rush the troops that we stationed on the Syrian border up into Beirut and Damascus to basically stop the French from taking over Syria and attacking us from behind. And if we can do that quickly, then that will work. Yeah, another 3 Italian submarines gone. More factories. So yes, Crusader, because we're going to need that later when we do the North Africa campaign. Still don't have enough currently. What was that? Oh, sunk 7 convoys and an Italian convoy. And the decisions. What have we got? Extraction campaign and donations from, yes, so do we do that? Daily XML power 50%, yep, looks worthwhile. Anything else looking worthwhile? Lots and lots of things we could do. Yes, I'd like to do Operation Catapult, but don't have enough PP. So slowly closing in on the Italians here. Yeah. So you boys, just move in there. Otherwise you're not doing too well. There still looks like we might get around the back, but they're holding us up rather. Plan preparations looking reasonable. What's it now? 32%. They're pretty much there, so we'll put those in. So 2 convoys lost there, and another 2, 3, probably 4 convoys lost there. That's good. Another exiled division, excellent. And a cryptologic bomb is done. So now, military chaining act. Yep, that will help. Okay, let's assign that division in under the Polish chappie. None of that are particularly strong, but still. Right, so Vichy France. So that means that all these boys over here, the Canadians, should be in position and they can attack. And hopefully we can take a chunk of them before the French the army actually gets there to defend it. We might get at least link up with Ghana. I don't think it was called Ghana then, was it? It's probably called Gold Coast. That's what I think. So let's set those off, see how far we get. Right, okay, back to Ethiopia. Yeah, looks like the jaws are closing in now, so we can say to try and get behind those boys. We're not actually given them any real orders, but if we can encircle those annoying ones, they seem to be holding out pretty well. Okay, Mexico, yeah. And then there's another 4 convoys lost there, and another 3 convoys lost there. So that's all good. See, there's a bug on that now, but hopefully they will resolve, Paradox will resolve that for us. So, yep, are you going? 6 of you are going now. Don't know why you weren't trying to go before, but let's just keep trying to push around the edge, and maybe you guys, yeah, put one of you into, no, where you, everybody's being very slow. Yes, well, why, and lots of red as well. Quite understand, presumably because they're not on the front lines. Well, that looks like a nice baby shark, hammerhead shark look, but I suspect, yes, we're not getting much penetration, are we? Okay, well, it's turned green now, so hopefully that will work. Oh, and they've just, because those guys have left from there. Oh well. Again, another 3 convoys, so I think we're starving them out quite well. And another 3 there. Oh, and another 3 there. So yes, they're probably running a bit short of supplies, if nothing else. It's gone yellow now, but it's still green. Okay, so we do seem to be making some progress through Eritrea. So if we get to the French territory of Afars and Issars, because they've got really no organisation at all, even if they do have some kit. Let's keep trying to push, and another convoy gone, and where else? So yeah, you're all in the wrong place now, aren't you, really, chaps? I suppose that's again because I didn't give them any strategic orders, so they don't quite know what they're supposed to be doing. Right, so the British Expeditionary Force, come on. Oh, another 2 convoys gone. Let's push, you're supporting there, which is green, so that's fine. Let's bung you into there. At least you're moving quite quickly compared to the foot divisions. And, oh, right, okay, so we've retaken that territory. And yes, there, right, good. So what have we got now? Oh, so we seem to have lost the battleship. Exeter heavy cruiser. So that's not good. But yes, and we seem to have lost that battle. That is unfortunate. But there we are. These things happen. Worst things happen at sea. They do. Okay, so that's even worse. So they lost 4 destroyers. We lost a battleship and another heavy cruiser and 10 destroyers. So that's rather decimated us. And I think that was Warspite as well, which we did actually lose in the real conflict. That's the one with a rather spectacular blowing up footage that you will see, that you can easily see on the internet. But we do seem to be making some further progress. And yeah, if we just get those troops up fast enough, we can close this out. we just need to take that other port, really, I think. Yeah, so move those aircrafts up there, because they'll get even better coverage of the area. Right, so I think we're just sort of waiting for the last push into Berbera. And everybody seems to be moving to where they should be. Yes, let's just give them that order, and they can get some planning bonuses. But I think we've got a very good chance of an encirclement here. Come on, let's stop you. You're still supporting, and you're only at 74. So, yeah, another 2 convoys down there. Right, so that's the Mediterranean Command, but most of them are repairing now. So, yeah, so probably stop you from, just put you on hold for the moment, because otherwise you'll just get trashed. Oh well, we at least managed to get rid of a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser and 2 destroyers, but we lost a light cruiser and another load of destroyers. Oh, they're saying the Germans started bombing southern England as well. So that is not so good. So let's bung all these guys up into the air. Yeah, no, that one. Into interception there, superiority, see if we can't stop them from bombing us. Yep, how are we doing on fighters? Alright, 67. Still short carrier naval bombers and carrier fighters, but I think they've only got 1 on there, so not too bad. And let's start creating the medium tank division so we can get those Crusaders deployed. Why am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm thinking, let's call that medium division. Okay. And yeah, 78. So we can make that full. Yeah, put motorized in there as well. So that's a full 20 width. And then we'll give it an engineering company, it's 55. And we'll give it an armoured recon, so that's 65. And we'll give it support artillery, 75. Lovely. Right, can we make any? Where is it? There it is. Yep, we can. Pop it in Wales, I think. But it is, we've only got 16 tanks, so might take a while. Right, so still, what are you boys doing? Nothing. Okay, you boys can go in there, and what are you doing? You're not really doing anything either. So, but, yeah, you waiting for those ones to go, aren't you? So we'll just leave you there for a second. We're still trying to close that encirclement off half-heartedly. I think we probably should just push straight into hurrah, if that's how you say it. Yeah, there we go. And then we've got an encirclement. If we can get Berbera, then then they will be completely encircled. Yep, 3, 6. Oh, then convoys completely being slaughtered. So that looks like a, I don't know what that looks like. But anyway, let's just try and get into Berbera and then encircle them. These guys, yeah, put you up into her. Look at that. That was a Steve Allen movie, wasn't it? And just try and finish this off. It's March. It can be done. So let's just watch another convoy down. Yes, it's shrinking. but it's not shrinking enough. 61% and 60% seem to be losing that one. They're not that strong. I suppose there's 15 divisions in there, so okay, so another 4 destroyers and some convoys lost there. Oh well, yeah, they're going to go into Denmark and Norway, aren't they? Yeah, there we go, Denmark. Oh, and Denmark's joined the Allies as well, so that's handy. Not much we can do about it, but okay, so fuel refining 3 done. We will do, yeah, excavation 1, because we've got 50% bonus on it. So they've stopped bombing the south of England, but they've started bombing the north of England instead. So let's put some extra fighters in there and see if we can't stop that happening. Right, and now for the final push, 11 divisions. How many have we got? 6, 12, 13, 15, 16 divisions. And still losing. Why? Okay, so we've captured Djibouti, so that means we've made an encirclement. So now this is the final throws. We should be able to just mop up that rather large encirclement. How many in there? 8, 9, 10 divisions in there. They should just melt, I would think. And they've got no air support now, so yes, this is the final end. How are we doing over here? Oh, 9 divisions from Free France, so that's really good. Let's pop those into that exiled division group. We'll have a look at them. Some of them look a bit weak. We can just try and mop up these remaining divisions, and those divisions sitting in that pocket. Already down to 9. It does again say it was red there. I don't know quite why, but I suppose they still hold the port even though they're not getting any supplies. Let's just ram everybody to getting rid of those remaining divisions, and then we can move on. So that's still looking okay. We're still making progress in West Africa. Haven't met anybody yet, but all out of supply, which is not so good. Right, okay, so we can get our radars upgraded a bit more, and yeah, put one into Malta, because if we can hold Malta, that'll be handy. And stun gun done, so let's start making those. And what else can we do? We can do home defence, because they are hitting us there. And we can also, since 1940, move on to the Beaufort to get better medium bombers, as they're quite handy as well. Right, so let's see the last throws here. They're still holding out. They've only got 7 divisions left. They did have 9 earlier. How are we doing? Yeah, they've got encircled penalty and they're out of supply. And we've got air superiority, but and we're attacking from multiple sides. I'm not quite sure why we're not winning there. Right, stop going round. Just attack them. They're almost dead. 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 74. And there, 73, but red. 77, but red. I don't know why. They do seem to be holding out. It's still only March, I suppose, but there's lots of people moving around, is there? 80, 81, but still not green. The other one's up to 84 now. Okay, that pocket's folded. So this, because they've moved. 87, Mexican. Yep, I don't think we ever do trade with Mexico, but you never know. 92, 93, 94, 95, and the other one is now 79. but green, which is good. 96, and Denmark gone. And you can have another go. I suppose you've all run out of org, did you? Have to keep pushing you in. Okay, should be able to do it now. 87. The other one at 97. Oh, and we've actually met somebody over here now, have we? Oh, there's a German division. Is it? I think so. But we are beating them. Iceland, that's fine, but it does mean we'll have to invade them later. Okay, we can do Operation Catapult now. Yeah, do it. Okay, that's all we've got. Okay, we cannot allow the French fleet to serve German interests. Let's shell them. Okay, yes. I'm not sure it ever gives you the result. Okay, so that's the end of those Italian ones. Now this is the last bit of the pocket. 87. Eventually, I'm sure I'll wear them down. So we've made some progress in West Africa with the Canadians. So we'll move the Anzacs over and give them the same plan. And we didn't strategically move them, so they take quite a long time. Should have strategically moved them, and so move on to encryption there. 97, 98, 99. Boom. Okay, so that's the Horn of Africa done. So let's just reorganize everybody. So the Indian troops that I moved over will pop you back into the Indian. Yeah, that's the Indian Army, that one, yes. Pop you back into there. The normal foot divisions that we'd given to the Central African Army. Yes, and you. And we will pop you back, pop you all. How many are there? 8. Yes, so if we pop you all into the North African Army. No. British Expeditionary. Yes, pop you into the British Expeditionary Force. And we'll give you a new front line. The British Expeditionary Force. Yeah, all of you, 24. And you're going to go on the main, because you're going to lead that push. But we will transfer you. Okay, so that's been reasonably successful. So we will just mop up that territory, because there won't be anybody there, because they can't land, because we've captured the ports, and I think we controlled the Eastern Mediterranean anyway. So that's the end of that video. I think next time we do West Africa. Thank you for watching, and